Hi you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Olympia D here and I'm coming back to you with part 17 of my series of strange occurrences. So today's case is coming out of Exeter, UK. I'm going to read the article, then I'm going to give my opinion on the facts. Lorraine Cox, 32, was killed in Exeter on September 1st. A man followed and murdered a woman on a night out and later disposed of her body in an alleyway. Azam Manjori, 24, of Dartmouth Road, was found guilty of murder, having previously admitted to preventing a lawful burial. He left Miss Cox's body for a week in his flat before he panicked and dismembered her, jurors at Exeter Crown Court heard. Speaking for the first time since her death, Miss Cox's family described her as the most kind-hearted, loving, generous girl, adding she was the heartbeat of our family. We hope and pray that no other woman or family has to go through what our beautiful girl suffered, or that any other family suffers the brutal, distressing experience we have all been through. They added that the trial had been mentally and emotionally exhausting and thanked everyone who helped in her search. Commenting after the verdicts, police said Manjori had committed a deeply disturbing and horrendous crime. He followed Miss Cox through the streets and persuaded her to go to his flat above a kebab shop. Parts of her body were later found in an alley next to the flat and in woodland. Manjori, an Iraqi Kurd who was denied asylum in December 2018, told the court he had panicked because he feared being deported. He said Miss Cox drank spirits and smoked a mystery drug in his room before losing consciousness and dying. The 24-year-old said he had dismembered her body because he did not know how to get rid of it after it started to decompose. But prosecutor Simon Laws QC called Manjori a fluent and determined liar, and he said he had smothered her with the t-shirt. The court heard after Miss Cox was killed, Manjori used a SIM card from her phone to send messages to her family, partner, and friends in an attempt to show that she was still alive. He also looked at amputation videos in the days before her disappearance, jurors were told. Manjori was caught on camera in shops buying supplies to help him dispose of her body, including bin bags, tape, a suitcase, and an air purifier to hide the smell. He also purchased items including a trowel after viewing a website entitled How to Dig a Grave by Hand. In court, Manjori described the days following her death as a living hell. Judge Justice Garnham said Manjori, who was been remanded in custody, would be sentenced for both offenses on April 7. After the trial date, Sergeant Samantha Wynnham of Devon and Cornwall Police said Manjori had tried his hardest to manipulate those closest to her and provide misinformation and misdirection in order to get away with these horrendous crimes. Assistant Chief Constable Jim Caldwell called the murder callous and brutal and said the way Manjori exploited Lorraine's vulnerability before murdering her and dismembering her body is a deeply disturbing crime. Therein lies the end of the article. So again, this is coming from a town called Exeter in the UK, and it's a very disturbing and disgusting case that I never heard of, but in all of my scourings of the internet, it came up on my feed, so I decided to cover this story. So apparently this lady was out for a night on the town. She was drinking. She was intoxicated. The guy lured her to his apartment and raped, murdered her, killed her, dismembered her body, and distributed it to the garbage can, basically. Very disgusting and disturbing. So serial killers can be right amongst you and you don't even know. It's very sad what happened to this young lady. She didn't deserve this. My condolences to her family. And it's a cautionary tale to be on point around everyone at all times, because you never know. You let your guard down, that could be the end of your life. She was just coming from a drink, I guess, and this nutcase came out of nowhere and lured her and executed her for no reason. She didn't deserve this. My condolences to the family, and may she rest in peace. If you like true crime and strange occurrence videos like this, like and subscribe to my channel. I have more content coming up in the near future. Stay safe, everybody.